Hello, Jill Cunningham here, and I want to talk to you today about, the internet. There are posts and videos from anyone who wants to post, so you end up with things that are true and things that are not true, and that includes in our little world. And so I wanted to remind you that anything you hear that seems scary or creepy, this is not coming from the quantum field. The quantum field starts at the seventh dimension. There's a lot of space in lower dimensions. And there's obviously, you can connect with energy that is perfectly wonderful in a lower dimension, but you can also connect with a trickster. You can connect with dark energy. That stuff does exist. You can connect with energy that's telling you things that aren't true, and you think they're true, so you're telling other people. So I would say it's hard for me to comment on this. I'm trying so hard not to inject judgment as a human being. So what I would like to do, I think, is just channel some conversation there, and also ask for your energy to be protected so that you don't have to come in contact. You don't need to engage energy that is not safe or loving. So we will ask for someone who can speak to this better than me. I am God, Source, the divine I am. And yes, it is true, the higher realms are full of love and light. You are light beings. This is pure love. And there are no scary things here. There are no attacks. There is no corruption. This is a place of love, and this is where you want to connect when you are asking for guidance. Be sure you are asking for the highest, best, most loving guide, or ask specifically for a guide like God, like Archangel Michael, like Jesus, a guide you know is in the quantum field. Ask for guidance from them so that you know you're dealing with a high vibrational, loving energy. Anyone in the quantum field is ultimately going to be receiving their information from the same source, from Source, the divine I am. So your information, while it may be injected with personality or humor of different energies, is ultimately going to be the same answer. So if you receive information that is fear-based, this is not coming from love. This is not coming from the quantum field. And you do not need to engage with this energy at all. So right now, if you will think, Source, the divine I am, protect me from encountering or engaging with any energy that is not here for the highest good, the highest truth and love. Protect me from engaging with any energy outside of the quantum field, for I wish to keep my energy protected. This is important for you to do, because if you don't feel safe in opening your own chakras to communicate with your guides and angels, if you don't feel safe, you will shut those pathways down. And of course, you want to be able to connect in a safe and loving way. And this is, of course, possible. If you have encountered tricksters, you may have figured out you can tell them to go away, but you don't need to encounter them. You don't need to engage with them. And if you come across anyone in your life who is giving you fear, whether they're having their own fear-based reaction or whether their intent is malice, none of that matters. You don't have to engage at all. You can just say, okay, there's someone having their own journey and I'm having mine, and mine is going to be focused on love. So this is difficult as a human to not get sucked into drama, and fear is drama. So remember, when you hear someone trying to convince you of something with fear, to step back and think, I wonder if that's true. And don't forget, you can ask your guides, even with a yes or no question, is that true? And you will get a loving answer, not a fearful answer. So today this message is complete. That is so much better than what I was mumbling about. So yes, your energy is protected. This protection is not just for today. You have protection for every day. Don't engage with tricksters. You may come across friendly, funny ones. You may come across some that frighten you, and then shut down. That's a good point. You know, I advocate for raising your vibration so that you can get the answers yourselves and not have to depend on someone else's interpretation. And that's one of the reasons why. So, okay, that's my message for the day. Sorry it went on so long. Bye.